it seems like the couple times we've been able to watch you guys this year, you've been matched up with T Mark quite a bit. Just want to ask you kind of what your take is on his game that might make him unique on both ends of the floor, and then how have you benefited from that matchup?
What T-Mark does really good is he scores really well and he defends his matchup really well. So, I feel like just having to go against that all summer, like it's made me a better player because T-Mark's a great defender. Having that every day will just make you a better player for sure.
And then, it wasn't too long ago that you were a freshman in your first year of college basketball. Just curious what you've seen out of your freshmen this year in Layden and Bay. And just kind of wondering if maybe you've, I don't know, served as a mentor or offered those guys any advice since you were in those shoes not too long back.
I've definitely been trying to help them out because I know the feeling coming in here as a freshman. So, I've been trying to help them out. But, they've really been good. They've been holding their own. Lane's really mature for his age. And, Bay, he's Bay's really good at basketball. So, it's really good to see those two guys out here. They're working hard, and it's just helping everyone out.
Thank you.
Bob?
Hey, how you guys doing? I guess for both y'all, Joseph, maybe you can take it first, and then Denaje. I know you're not playing Kentucky, but playing Texas. Tyler, just what are your thoughts on the exhibition game?
We're gonna go out there, play every game like we're playing against, the best. So we're just gonna go out there. We're gonna play as hard as we can. We're gonna play the way that we play, and we're gonna be prepared and we're gonna be ready for it.
Let's just go Joseph now, and then we'll bring in Denaje second.
Okay, I got you. And then Joseph, I don't know if you remember this, but Eric Musselman got a technical last year when you guys were playing Rogers State. I think it was Mackay was going in and got a basket, and then they called him for a charge. We're talking about Eric, and he says he doesn't get that excited about stuff. And I said, well, you got a technical against Rogers State last year. I wonder what you remember about that. And how intense do you think Eric gets for these exhibition games?
His eyes, every game is the same. So, he's going to coach as hard against any team that he will against any other team. So he's just going to coach hard. He's going to be intense. He's going to be really into the game. He might get a technical, but it shows how his passion for the game.
And I heard he's going to give you guys, as you know, he has very detailed scouting reports, but maybe kind of a little primer on this game. Not different than what you'll get for Purdue and obviously regular season games, but just kind of what do you guys know anything about Tyler? Is it hard to get up for a D2 team, or how do y'all approach that?
We approach it the same way we approach everyone else. We're going to have the scout report. We're going to have their best players. And, obviously it's the first game of the year. So we're going to have their best players from last year, who they brought in, who we suspect is going to be their starting lineup. And, we're just going to prepare for them like we would any other team.
I mean, is it just exciting to play somebody else other than yourselves?
Yeah, it's definitely, I've really been excited for the season to start. So, I'm really excited to play against someone else other than my teammates.
Okay, I might have a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks.
Anybody else have anything for Joseph?
Well, I had a couple more if nobody else does.
Nobody Go ahead, Bob.
It looks like Daniel said it.
Hold on, let Daniel take a couple here.
We talked to you right after the scrimmage, and y'all hadn't had a chance to look back at the film. I wonder if there's anything that you saw, particularly from the red-white scrimmage or any other scrimmages that y'all had behind closed doors.
We got to be a little bit better. Conditioning for sure. We weren't all as in shape as we need to be, but I feel like we're probably about to that point where we need to be in shape, and it should be a good one tomorrow.
Thanks.
Okay, Bob.
Hey, Joseph, I heard you guys were shown films of teams losing some of these exhibition games, and is that right? And kind of what's the impact of that? I guess they're trying to show you, hey, and I know it doesn't count on the record, but obviously nobody wants to lose an exhibition game.
Yeah, they're basically just showing us that like it happens. Like if you overlook the team, they can come in here and they can win it, and we don't want to be the team that loses.
Unfortunately, rough season at Louisville. They lost one of these games last year to Ryan Lenore or some school from North Carolina. Has L talked to y'all about that and or anything?
No, we keep the losing memories in the past, and we just move on from them, we learn from them, and we just we're just trying to win every game.
And they just your game. How would you say taking where you were at this time last year, where you are now, where do you think you've grown the most? And just, I mean, you obviously look bigger and stronger. You filled out pretty nice. How do you think your game's evolved since in the last year?
One thing that I really feel like I've gotten better at is, I feel like I'm more in shape, like I'm in better shape. Like I've gained 16 pounds of muscle since last year. So, I feel like I'm just more in shape for everything, just more built for whatever is thrown at me. I feel like I'm ready for it now.
And you had some good games last year. I mean, you helped them against Mizzou, and I think it was Ole Miss had 13, both those. But how much more ready do you feel like you are to contribute? And you're still one of the younger guys, really, with all these seniors and juniors.
I just feel like I'm ready to contribute, whenever it's my time. Whenever it's my time to be my time, I know I'll be ready. And I'm just really excited for whenever that moment is.
Okay, thanks.
Curtis, final question?
Yeah, Joseph, I know he's sitting right beside you, but you can still be honest with us. Just what have your impressions been of Denijay and what he brings to the table for you guys?
He's a dog. That's a guy. He's gonna play hard no matter what's going on. The calls aren't going our way. He's still gonna play hard. Rebounds really well. He's really strong. He finishes well around the basket. He's just been a really good player, a really good addition for the team, I feel like.
Good. Anything else for Joseph? All right. Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate you.
Let's go.